Good morning. Today, November 4th, the last final day before the elections take place. I'm just doing a video, just talking a little bit. Just want to talk to some people who may want to hear something or wanted to know if anyone else is feeling what they feeling. Because I was in that boat for a long time. I've been in this boat about maybe 3-4 years now. And stuff just haven't been making sense. I'm not the smartest guy, but I do have a degree, a bachelor's in finance. And I do kind of understand how the economy works. And I understand life. I'm an elderly gentleman, as you can probably tell. So I'm filled with a lot of experiences of my personal self, and as far as other individuals that I have contact with, as far as military. I have friends in the military. I'm a veteran. I worked in corporate America, and I work for the government. So a few things I may know, I may not know. And I've had some hardships in life, some very difficult, dark days. And at times I thought it was over. And then I had an awakening. I had an olive branch extended to me by higher powers. And I'm so thankful for that I was able to grab hold of that branch. And my life hasn't been the same since. Where we at today? It's a lot going on. And what we need to know, we didn't just get here overnight. This has been a period of 70 years to 100 years. In fact, this has all started once we left England. And we thought it was going to be peaches and cream. And when it started, I guess they imagined it could be. It was a good format that the founding fathers had. Everything sounds good. But how many people know that when you're trying to start something and you're starting afresh, and then you have the money people, and they see their greatest opportunity of having the greatest wealth ever for generations to come. I'm talking the 1,000-year wealth. I'm not talking about a century. I'm talking about the 1,000-year wealth. That's how they think. And they got this thing so set up that we're going to forever, the lower class, I'm talking about the lower class, I'm talking about the people who can barely make it with the lifestyle today that they once were able to do a few years ago, because there's been a shift. And the shift is real simple. We doggone broke. The country's broke. And what has happened over all of these decades, we have stolen everything from all countries that we saw to have riches that we need and that we can take and that we can use, while at the same time depriving them of their good economy. We robbed these countries of their economies. And now these countries have had to learn to deal with that. And what's surprising, they dealt with it. But see, and they rebuilt, and they came back better. See, we ask questions, dumb questions like, why do certain group of people that we say, why would they eat cats and dogs? Well, if you live the kind of life that they live where there wasn't no food to eat, I guarantee you would think that cat and dog was a blessing. There's some folks that eat insects or whatever they eat, but if they didn't have food and you was in that condition they were in and you didn't have no food to eat, I guarantee you would be eating something. They even said in biblical day, they were eating their children. Remember the story in the Bible? 2 women agreed that they're gonna eat their children, and they agreed that today we'll eat my child, tomorrow we'll eat your child. And man, they got down, and the first day they got down and they good, baby. They got that mild sauce. I don't need to be light on that. That's sad. But anyway, the next day came up, it was time for the other lady to give up her kid. And you know what happened, right? She didn't do it. She didn't do it, you know. We got hard times ahead for us, and it's going to be very difficult. This is going to be the time where the Bible said that try men's souls. This is going to be the time where the Bible said men's heart will fail them. This is going to be the time when the Bible said men's flesh will melt. That's what this doggone nuclear missile war, bombs and stuff, and men's flesh will literally melt. Y'all remember the Twin Towers? They melted. The Twin Towers melted. Maui, Hawaii melted. They got some stuff that melts stuff. And they got plans on melting us. Now, figuratively or literally. It don't make a difference. We're going to be melted. Because that heat finna get hot, baby. That heat finna get hot. And nobody's coming to save us. Nobody. This country literally hates what it stands for. You know, and I'm so disgusted with the church world. When I heard this individual get up and say, somebody at some kind of rally or whatever, and the person got up and said, Jesus is Lord, and this individual said, oh, you at the wrong rally. You need to be down the street at a little rally. We don't have that here. And then I just saw yesterday all these freaking dumbass church folk up here talking about voting for this doggone person. These Negroes make me sick. They freaking make me sick, man. They make me want to vomit and throw up. You know, they make this blasphemous that they would do some stupid stuff like that. I'm talking about the church folk. And the reason I do that, because I came up in this Christianity, and some stuff I remember reading. And one of the things I remember reading is God said that judgment starts at the house of God first. And then it gets on the world. The church been so messed up way before the world was messed up. That's how the world was able to get messed up, because the church got to doing the goofy. The church like the nasty. They like the nasty, and their God is money. Their God is literally money. They serve the mighty dollar. No, get your butt up and go to work, man. What the hell wrong with you, man? The Bible says, I don't know if Jesus built houses or not, but he said he was a carpenter. And I don't know what Paul did, but he said he was a tent maker. And then them other apostles were fishermen. They had doggone jobs. You don't just get to go to a doggone school, take a few classes, and you come out like the smartest thing ever. And I could accept that if you wasn't living such a hellish life. But these leaders are living hellish lives. That don't piss me off. But brace yourself, because we got the hardest of times ahead of us. Many are not going to make it. I mean, many are not going to make it. It's going to be literally impossible. And the main reason many not going to make it because of their mindset. Their mindset is so messed up. And it's because of what this country has done to us, got us watching goofy, stupid stuff. While demonizing God, while acting crazy, while letting us do anything we freaking want to do, while turning us into sexual predators. The women take glee in being sexualized. They take joy in this. And they know men have a sexual nature. God made us like that. But man, once the woman go, it's over, man. Once the woman go, there is no more morality. Once the woman go, that's it. It's over, man. You know, and the morals of the country is gone, man. There is nothing to balance. There's nothing to balance. Men do the war stuff. Women keep the peace stuff. And we don't have that no more, because the women now want to be masculine. They want to be masculine now. They want to rule. They don't want nobody over. They don't want all this nonsense, man. It's all nonsense, man. You know, so all I'm saying is brace yourself, because prices of inflation, it's going to be as you never dreamed possible. No country is ever going to have seen this kind of inflation that we're about to undergo. It's going to be massive. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, and it's going to be very hard. And a lot of people are not going to make it. So what I'm saying, brace yourself. And I hope you've been working on yourself, but I know many haven't, because we've been doing the goofy. We've been into entertainment. We've been into the Hollywood. We've been into just making ourselves beautiful, getting abnormal things done to our bodies, our women, and doggone killing little infants. 70 million infants have been killed since we started this abortion job. 70 million babies is freaking gone. And no church is standing up for it. It makes me physically sick. Man, that's all I got, man. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Let not your heart be troubled.